In this video, I'm going to show you how you can do SEO competitor analysis to grow your organic traffic and how you can create your own template in this step-by-step process. Keep watching. Hey, what's up marketers? I'm Eduard Dziak from b2bdigitalmarketers.com, the place where you can learn how to level up your digital marketing effectively without spending money on marketing agencies. And in today's video, I'm going to show you exactly how you can spy on your competitors and find SEO gems hidden on your competitor's website to grow your organic traffic and ranking. Also, you will learn how you can create quickly and easily your own SEO competitor analysis template. So without further ado, let's get started. Before we get started, there are actually a couple of ways how to do SEO competitor analysis, like using Google and search for the most common keywords in the niche. However, this will give you a restricted view and you will have a hard time completing the full SEO competitor analysis and growing your website. Therefore, the most efficient and effective way is by using SEO tools. And there are many SEO tools you can use. However, for the simplicity of this tutorial and not making it more confusing, I will be using my favorite SE ranking. If you do not have any SEO tool, I recommend you try SE ranking for 14 days for free and follow me along the way. However, if you have already subscribed to one, then that's okay. You can still follow me as it doesn't really matter what SEO tool you are using, because most of the SEO tools will give you the information you need to complete the SEO competitor analysis. Only the process of getting the information will differ. But like I said, if you do not have any SEO tool, then I highly recommend you try SE ranking because they offer by far the best value for money for a full-fledged SEO tool. So go to my description and use my link to get 14 days trial so you can follow me. The first step of SEO competitor analysis is to find your competitors. So, to find my competitors, I will be using SE ranking competitive research tool. Simply, I enter my domain, select my targeted location and click analyze. As an example, I want to use my website for this. As you can see, my website has still low domain trust, not high traffic and not many backlinks. Because it is easy to do SEO competitor analysis for well-established websites with domain trust of 60 or higher. But it is much harder to find keywords, link building and other SEO opportunities to grow a smaller website. Plus, I assume your website is small as well, so it will be more helpful to you. However, if you do or your brand has a larger site, then still you can follow me as there is no much difference. Only owners of a smaller website need to do a bit more digging to find SEO opportunities for their website. Anyway, to go back. As you can see, I'm ranking for around 200 organic keywords according to SE ranking, which is not many but enough to find my competitors. So to find them, I scroll down to Organic Competitors Report and click on View Detailed Report. Or I can also use the left sidebar and click on Competitors in the Organic Traffic Search section. And here I have a list of almost 500 organic competitors that are ranking for the same keyword with additional helpful information. Obviously, the first websites with the highest number of common keywords are the big sites because they have a ton of content on their website and that's why the chance of ranking for the same keyword is high. Second, I can see missing keywords. These are the keywords my competitors rank for in the top 100 Google search results that my analyzed website does not rank. This is a great source of new keyword ideas, but on this later. Next, there is a keyword total, which is the total number of keywords competitors rank for in the Google's top 100 search results. And lastly, I can see the organic traffic and the total traffic cost, which means how much you would have to pay to get this traffic using Google Ads. And this is how you can find your competitors. Of course, depending on the type of SEO tool you are using, the process will differ. However, more or less, you will get the same information. Once you have the list of your competitors, the next step is to analyze the list to find the right competitors. Generally speaking, it's always better to find top-ranking keywords, content and backlink sources of your competitors with the same or similar SEO authority score. SE ranking is using its own quality score to assess website authority on the internet. This is calculated based on the number of backlinks, quality of backlinks, and many more aspects. However, you don't want to limit your reach by just focusing on the competitors in the same ballpark as you. Thus, I will show you how to find your level competitors and high level competitors and why you should be focusing on both. Also, before I get started, I create a basic spreadsheet with the information I want to collect for each of my competitors. This is the spreadsheet I typically use, so feel free to copy this template and use it for your website during this training. As you can see, I have only 5 rows for my competitors. However, I recommend you to find as many as you can, or at least 20 to 30 competitors for each level. The more you find, the more information you get, and the better SEO opportunities you will be able to find. But let's get started. Alright, to find competitors at the same level as you are, first you must know what your domain authority score is. Depending on the tool, the number may differ. Therefore, I recommend sticking with one tool to avoid any confusion. With that, as I said, SEO Ranking is using their own score called Domain Trust, and according to their score, my website has a Domain Trust of 20. So, based on this, to stick around the same level, I will be searching for competitors with Domain Trust between 10 to 30. However, if your score is even lower, like 10 or even 0, then you can still search for competitors with Domain Trust of a maximum of 30. The reason why is because to get Domain Trust of 30 is relatively easy. Once you complete your SEO Competitor Analysis, move to Backlink Competitor Analysis and start executing your SEO strategy for B2B, you will be able to get Domain Trust of 30 within a few months. Therefore, you can easily outrank your competitors and start ranking for the same keywords as them very soon. So, to find competitors between 10 to 30 Domain Trust, I sort the Domain Trust filter by lowest. Now, I scroll down to the level I want, and I can start adding competitors to my spreadsheet. However, this is quite a long list already, so to narrow it down, I will only include the competitors with the highest traffic within the range of Domain Trust score. Again, I'm doing it only for the top 5, but I recommend you to do this for the top 20 or top 30 of your competitors. So, to do that, I exported the data and removed the competitors below 10 and above 30 Domain Trust, and sorted the list by the highest number of traffic. And here you can see my top 5 SEO competitors at the same level. As you can see, they have a decent organic traffic. According to SEO Ranking, my organic traffic is 15. This means these SEO competitors hide a lot of SEO opportunities to grow my organic traffic. So now, I just quickly scan their website to ensure they are focusing on the same niche and creating content around the topic I'm targeting. I want to avoid sites that target different topics like sales or customer service. All these sites look good, so I take them and include them within my spreadsheet with all the data. Domain trust and traffic are already included within the exported data. But to find the rest, I pop their domain in SEO Ranking Competitive Research tool and collect the rest of the data. I can also click on the competitor domain within the competitor report and get the competitive report. And here I can find all the information I need. So I just quickly copy paste the data into my spreadsheet. And now I've completed my list of same level SEO competitors. So I can move to high level SEO competitors. To find high level SEO competitors, I will do almost the same as with the same level SEO competitors. First, I sort the domains by the highest domain trust. Then I will select my top 5 competitors to fill up my spreadsheet. Again, I want to avoid any sites that do not focus on my niche or are focused on a different angle of my niche. For example, the domain Elegant Themes is not the right competitor for my SEO competitive analysis because they are focusing on topics around WordPress. The same applies to dreamhost.com. They are focusing on the same topics as me. However, then they have way too many different topics like WordPress, web hosting, website builder, and design. Thus, this is not good as well. So, this is important to go through the competitor's website and see what topics they are targeting. If they are having topics that you know you will not be targeting anytime soon, then you want to move to the next one. As I said, you want to find SEO competitors that match your targeted topics. For example, my targeted topics for the next 2 years are SEO, content marketing, and lead generation for B2B. So, Topics like e-commerce SEO or B2C marketing, WordPress, website design, hosting are topics that I will not be targeting anytime soon. Therefore, I need to find websites that fit my targeted topics as close as possible. However, because these sites are already large enough, there is a tiny chance that they will not have other topics that I do not target. So, I went through the list and scanned the competitors' website and find these top 5 competitors that are close to my targeted topics and fill up the information. The third step of SEO competitive analysis is to do keyword gap analysis, or also called competitors keyword analysis, to find keyword opportunities to grow your organic traffic. Competitor gap keyword analysis means searching for keywords your competitors are ranking for and they drive them organic traffic that you are missing. As you might realize, that's why it's so important to find same level competitors, because if their website is ranking for the keyword and it drives them organic traffic to their website, thus your website can too. Also, doing keyword gap analysis for high level competitors is important as well, because as you will see, they rank for tens and even hundreds of thousands of keyword ideas. Thus, there is a good chance to find untapped keyword opportunities. With that, to start with keyword gap analysis, let's go back to your SEO tool. Again, this will slightly differ depending on the tool you are using. However, most of the SEO tools are having keyword gap analysis, just they might call it differently. For me, because I'm using SE ranking, they call it competitor comparison. Here, I will add 2 of my competitors from the spreadsheet and click on show results. I usually start with competitors at the same level and then move to the high level competitors. And here you will see nicely the keyword combinations that show you how many unique keywords each domain has. Obviously, the larger the circle, the more unique keywords the domain has. Also, you can see the traffic and keyword competition of each analyzed domain. And when I scroll down, I can find 4 tabs: all keywords, common keywords, missing keywords, and unique keywords. Now, because I started keyword gap analysis with the same level SEO competitors, so I want to see keywords my same level SEO competitors are ranking for in the top position, because then I have chance to rank in top positions as well. Thus, I will select my competitor domain and select the unique keywords tab. And here I have a list of all keywords my competitor domain is ranking for along with their current ranking position. Now I only have to scan the keyword list to find any keywords my competitor is ranking in the top 10. Once I find such a keyword and it has enough search volume that it would make sense to me to target the keyword, then I include the keyword within my SEO spreadsheet under the keyword gap analysis. Such keyword example could be position marketing. My competitor is ranking in the top positions, it has great search volume, and even the cost per click is high. So let's pop it into the spreadsheet under the unique keywords for analyzed competitors. Obviously, your template will be much longer and not just 3 keywords per competitor. This is only for demonstration. Now let's move to the high level competitors. However, this technique I'm going to show you, I recommend you to use also for your same level SEO competitors. So I go back to SEO ranking competitor comparison tool and enter 2 of my high level SEO competitors and click on show results. Now, because I'm analyzing high level SEO competitors, I'm searching for keywords my website is missing. I will select my domain and select the missing keywords tab. And here I have a list of keywords my competitors are ranking for, but I don't. As you can see, I am missing over 600,000 keywords. That's a lot of keywords. So I can set some keywords to narrow down the list and improve the quality of keywords, such as the difficulty and search volume filters. Now, I only have to scan the keyword list to find any keywords that make sense to me to target and have a decent search volume. An example of such a keyword could be business leads, as I am focusing on B2B marketing. This keyword has a very low difficulty score, decent search volume, and high cost per click, which shows me the keyword has high commercial value. So I pop the keyword in my SEO competitor analysis spreadsheet in the keyword gap section. But because I cannot track who is ranking for this keyword, I just put it in the missing keyword section. Of course, If you want to track the keyword who is ranking for it, you can analyze one competitor at a time. I honestly think it's better to do that, but to make it easier for this tutorial, I will track 2 SEO competitors at the same time, but you can make your choice what you prefer. With that, now I recommend you do this for the both same and high level SEO competitors, and you will get plenty of keyword ideas you can rank for. The next step is to perform competitor backlink analysis. Also, this is called link gap analysis. This means we need to find how your competitors are getting backlinks to their website so we can mimic the best strategies and get backlinks to your site. Many do the mistake, once they have their list of keywords, then they start producing content to target the keywords. And while this is not totally wrong, you must understand that there are essentially 2 types of content you should be focused on. The first one is content to bring organic traffic. This is when you do your keyword research to find the relevant keywords to your niche and then create content on your website to target those keywords and attract your target audience. And the second type is content to generate backlinks. This is when you find link building opportunities such as broken pages and then create content to attract links to your website. It's not a secret that the 2 most important ranking factors are high quality content and building backlinks. Which means for the best SEO results, you need to create 2 kinds of content on your website to drive the best results. Therefore, you must also do competitor backlink analysis to find link building opportunities for your website. I have a video where I teach you how to do it in the step-by-step process, which you can watch right here. However, let me show you here what you should be focusing on when you are doing competitor backlink analysis and some ways how to find link building opportunities for SEO competitor analysis. But before we get started, I recommend you to create another tab in your SEO competitor analysis spreadsheet. Here is an example of mine. The first way to figure it out how your competitors are getting backlinks is to look at their top pages by the highest number of backlinks. Here, you want to find pages that are generating a lot of high quality backlinks, understand what makes them so linkable, and then produce better content. To do that, I will use SE Ranking Backlink Checker. Here, I will enter my high-level competitors because they probably have hundreds or even millions of backlinks pointing to their website. I start with the searchenginejournal.com. Here, I have all the information about search engine journal backlinks and referring domains. As you can see, they have over 40 million backlinks from over 200,000 referring domains. So to see what pages generate the highest number of backlinks, I select the Pages report. And here I can see all the pages and content that attracts links to the page. With Search Engine Journal, there are a lot of backlinks pointing to their images. And while custom images are a great way to earn backlinks, and you should create your own custom images whenever you can, but when I look at the referring domains pointing to their images, I can see these websites are those low quality spammy websites that scrape pictures from other websites. Obviously, something like this I want to avoid. What I'm looking for are pages that are old, low quality, outdated, redirected or broken so I can improve on them and then start with the blogger outreach. So I'm scanning the list and opening any informational content published on my competitor's website. And I have found that one of their blog posts about SEO statistic is redirected to a different SEO statistic post. And I'm seeing a lot of domains are linking to a certain statistic, 93%. And when I do a quick search if such statistic exists on their page, it shows me no results. This means they have updated their web page and deleted the statistic. This means I have to find such statistic on the internet that is up to date, include it on my SEO statistic web page, and then reach out to the referring domains and inform them that this statistic has been deleted and offer them my up-to-date statistic with the current trend. And on top of that, I have also found out that the statistic is incorrect and the author of the statistic has no proof of such claim. So this is a great opportunity. So I include it within my spreadsheet to not lose it and keep searching. And this is just one example. By going through your competitors' top content, you can find more link building opportunities so you can create content to grab those backlinks just like me. And the next place where you can search for link building opportunities is to check all backlinks of your competitor. This is a powerful strategy if you know how to use it. Because just having the list of your competitors' backlinks is no use if you don't know what you are searching for. So, the best link building strategies you can use when you have the list of all competitor backlinks are guest blogging, resource link building, skyscraper technique, and broken link building. With that, let me show you how you can get the list of all of your competitor backlinks. I head over to SE Ranking Backlink Checker and enter my competitor domain. And then I open up the backlinks report by clicking on the number of backlinks. And here I have the list of all backlinks. Now, depending on the link building strategy I choose, I will proceed. Let's say, for example, I want to find resource pages that link to backlink. So to do that, I can use the URL filter and enter any word that commonly appears in the URL of resource pages, and such words could be links, resources, examples, helpful links, best, blog, best blogs, and etc. Let's for example use the word examples to find any URL with this word in it. And right away I can see some great link gap opportunities for my own website. For example, the first from superoffice.com is a great opportunity. They have a list of B2B email marketing examples. And what I can do now is to find out what examples they are missing and offer them to write the example for them. So I recommend you to save all the link building opportunities you find in your spreadsheet and then launch your link building campaign. Performing link gap or competitor backlink analysis is the next essential step for your SEO competitor analysis. Remember, if you want to outrank your competitors, you will need at least the same amount of high quality backlinks as your competitors. The next step is to do on-page SEO and technical SEO analysis on your competitor website. While having great content and a lot of backlinks is one of the most important ranking factors, it is not everything. You must also ensure your on-page SEO and technical SEO is at the same level or better than your competitors. If you want to learn more on on-page SEO audit, you can watch my video right here. To find out how your competitors are doing, just take your SEO tool, plug their domain into the website audit tool and see their health score. For example, in the SEO ranking website audit, my website health is around 60 out of 100. It shows me all the errors in a nicely organized and visual way. I prefer using SEO ranking because it gives me the reality that there is still so much to improve, like page speed and image sizes, redirects, no inbound links, and etc. All these are ranking factors that can decide whether I rank in top positions or not. Especially in competitive niches like SEO and marketing, these small little things matter the most because everybody has done their basics, so you compete on these nitty-gritty things. But of course, the more pages you have on your website, the harder it is to keep your website optimized. For example, I crawl 1000 pages on one of my competitors. Their score is much lower due to that. That is why the larger site you have, the more care you need to give. This means if I have 1000 pages, I should have at least the same or better overall health score of my website to outrank my competitor. However, this doesn't mean just because you have more pages on your website, your overall health score will be lower by default. It means you just need to put more effort. The optimal score should be at least 80 out of 100. Once you understand your competitor's overall site health, then it's time to move to the single on-page SEO analysis. Before you start writing content on your website to compete on the keyword, first you must understand how well your competitors optimize their ranking pages so they can rank in the top positions. Let's say for example I want to compete for the keyword on-page SEO. So I take the top ranking pages from Google and put them into on-page SEO checker. I use the SE ranking on-page SEO checker and click on run the audit. Once the audit finishes, the tool gives you the complete on-page SEO picture of what your competitors has done right and what is wrong there. It gives you information like domain age, backlinks for the website, content analysis and uniqueness rate, and tons of more important on-page SEO factors. Once you will be creating content on your website, all this information will help you to improve your content to provide a better user and search engine experience. However, if you do not use any SEO tool, you can also use Google Chrome extensions like from detail.com. It is a great extension and Glenn is using it to perform a 6-figure SEO audit. And the last step of your SEO competitor analysis is to put everything together and create content that your users and search engines will love. I have a step-by-step video on how you can write SEO content that ranks #1 on Google that you can watch right here. So I will not explain it here again, as it would take another 20 to 30 minutes to explain it. However, I want to share with you some tips when you are writing SEO content. The first tip is never over-optimize for keywords. Google is smart enough to understand related words to your keyword to understand the topic. Therefore, using LSI keywords is important. The second tip is always write your content first and then optimize for SEO, but don't sacrifice your quality. The third tip is, if you are serious to grow fast, always have off-page SEO strategy in place for a newly published article. And the last tip is, always perform on-page SEO optimization for every of your web page. Google is doing its best to understand your content without stuffing your targeted keywords everywhere and getting rich keyword backlinks from shady websites. Their machine learning algorithms, such as MOM, is made especially to better understand the user intent and the published content without top-level SEO optimization. Because not everybody is SEO expert, and it shouldn't be that you need to be an SEO expert to get discovered on the internet. If your content provides tons of value to your users, then you have the most important SEO factor covered. And that's all from me. Thank you for watching. I hope you have learned something new, so don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, like this video, and leave a nice comment below. By the way, check out all my links in the description for my favorite SEO and other marketing tools. Ciao!